Hello and welcome back to Lorfent Anime Plays Ultima 6 The False Prophet PC version. I'm your host Lorfent. In part 45 of Ultima 6 The False Prophet PC walkthrough video, we're exploring the optional Tomb of the Kings. After that, we're getting both lenses. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more classic modern games just like this. Do not forget to hit that notification bell to be updated much more. In the last video, we explored the Gargoyle City with our newest party member. Now, this time, we're exploring an optional dungeon. Plus, we're getting the Britannia and Gargoyle Lenses. Yeah, so it's a lot to do. So before we do all of that, I need to do a final party update. Let's go ahead and talk about the 8th and final party member. So I got him to level 30. Now, the first two levels, which was 3 and 4, I did the Shrine of Compassion. 5 and 6, I went to the Shrine of Valor for Strength, so that was Dexterity and Strength. Level 7, I did Intelligence, which is Honesty. Then the last level, level 8, I did the Shrine of Spirituality, so that's why all his stats are at 30. He's one of the most powerful party members in the entire game. Yeah, I'm stirring a little bit. I'm really excited. Yeah, he is awesome. Seriously. This is a mandatory party member. You definitely want to get him to level 8. He'll do great and wonderful things. Now, in order to get to the Gargoyle City, we're going to call it the slab. That's where you get teleported at. So from the avatar, you go down 1 to the Shrine of Diligence. Avoid that. Go left 1, you get to the slab. Also, you go left 1 to the void. Avoid that, by the way. Get down 1 to the slab. Very simple, very easy. In fact, I might not do this like in the future. So let's not waste any more time and definitely get to the Gargoyle City. Here is the great and wonderful news about where the Tomb of Kings is at. Now, remember the slab at the beginning of the game where we're teleporting to? North of that is the Tomb of Kings. Seriously, the optional dungeon is really close by. I'm going to try to do is just line everything up. So let's go ahead and make sure we do it. Left 1, down 1, you get to the slab, aka Gargoyle City. Now, people, I think, call it Investigation City as well. We'll, at this point, probably call it the slab or Gargoyle City. Yeah, because that's like horrifying. I remember beginning the game. I can understand why they want to sacrifice me. Yeah, this MF stole the Codex, brought the Lord British, and then he put it somewhere on the Isle of the Avatar. Yeah, it's my fault. So, yeah, see, there's the slab. So from there, you go north. This is real easy. Now, there's another arrow, but you're going to need some device or something, or wings, to fly. Or the fly magic, if it's in this game. Within this chamber rests the bones of kings. And there we go. We're about to go ahead and go in. Welcome to the Tomb of Kings. Now, this is an optional dungeon. This is really designed to level up our Gargoyle party member. Yeah. Mini avatar. However, I found out underneath Castle Britannia was better and much more easier. Now, good news is, of course, those silver serpents, if I remember correctly, they're about 70 to 80 EXP. Downside of that is they're not like dragons. In other words, you cannot use the kill spell or the mass kill spell against them. They're immune to it. Oh yeah, it's one of the rare ones, just like demons and other ones as well. So basically, you got to just fight them. Now, for loot, it's okay. It's mainly gold, really. That's about it, and gold nuggets. But still, I'm doing it anyways to show you a nice spot that's close by in case you don't want to go anywhere else. However, my advice is definitely give Mini Avatar, that's what we're going to call the Gargoyle member of our party. In fact, his stats are exactly like mine. You give him a magic bow and some arrows. And believe me, the little guy could kill things like crazy. Yeah, I know, I'm irresponsible. I'm giving children weapons. Yeah, where you seen that before in other RPGs, but still, I am irresponsible. I'll be doing that the same thing too, most likely in Ultima 7, unless, of course, the kid in that party is a real strong frontline fighter. Then I'll give him a nice two-handed sword, or something like that. Yeah, that would be funny, a kid with a two-handed sword, but still, in real life, don't pull that at all. And yeah, these type of gates, you can use Sherry the mouse to definitely get where you need to go. That's the good news. Great news about this optional dungeon is this, everyone. You can also get what you want, level up, and that's about it. You don't have to come here as well, but I'm showing this anyways, out of the kindness of my heart. Yeah, some of these videos are going to be long for a while, until certain points. Yeah, reason being is, there'll be a lot of things we'll be doing. That's all I'm going to go ahead and say. Okay, nothing there, so let's keep on going. Now, we're coming up on the Silver Serpents. Yeah, that type of battle. Now, inside the rooms with the levers and such, that is where you definitely, you guessed it, yeah, pull these levers to get these type of gates to open up. Good idea to do so, because eventually down the line, there's another type of switch you want to push at least once, either east or west. You don't have to do both, so that's great about this dungeon. That's why I love it over, I should say, definitely wrong. So let's go in, kick some serious booty. I'll be back after they're all dead. Okay, everyone, this is real simple. Just flip the levers and that's it. And it says, strange, nothing happened here. Yeah, don't worry about that at all. Most of them will open up. The ones you cannot open up, Sherry the mouse will help you out. That's why Sherry's a very useful party member. Keep the mouse with you. Now, if this was the SNES version, keep Sherry the inventory item with you. Yeah, they made Sherry an inventory item. That sucks, though. That's why I like playing this version. So let's kick some more butt. Anyways, back to point. I love Sherry the mouse in this version because Sherry's a great party member. If you know how to develop Sherry right, you can give Sherry 19 strength, 30 dex, and that's about it. Yeah, it doesn't sound that great, but at the start, when you level up Sherry and then you level everybody else in the party, Sherry will automatically have the highest dexterity in the game early on. So this way, you build Sherry's strength, give Sherry some nice items. Sherry will kick some serious booty. I am dead serious. This mouse owns. Yeah, in the NES version, I have to pick 6 party members and most likely pick one I'm going to have to kick out or so, or a few. I'll go ahead, definitely clear this room up. I will return when everything is definitely done and over with. We did it, everyone. We cleared out that room, so let's go ahead and definitely pull some more levers. Good idea to do it here because there's a room that has actually one of those switches on the walls. You just gotta go to one side. That's what's great about that in this dungeon. This dungeon's, I'd probably say, is good if you really need to level up that gargoyle, get some quick loot. That's about it. It's basically like a gargoyle starter dungeon, kind of like in certain MMOs when you're a certain race, and you start there and you get some easy access loot. You know, loot that you'll definitely use to start out, more likely than not. Not like instant, oh, this loot is wonderful and great. No, it's just more like start out loot. So let's go ahead and keep on going. There we go. We cleared out more of these silver serpents. They're very fun to kill. Okay, that's just nothing but a hammer. Oh, wait. There's a switch on the wall. Well, you know what? Let me make sure I check everything else out over here. Then I'll definitely mess with the switch. Or one of the rooms, I'll mess with that. Okay, nothing else is there. I'll have to go up there and definitely get the switch. And that's about it. Oh, yeah, you check the bodies. Absolutely nothing, by the way. Nothing, not a zilch. Still, let's go ahead and go through this easy dungeon. Yeah, I'm showing you this is one easy dungeon. Flip the switch in the middle, and that's about it. So, rest of the time, you really don't have to worry. You just gotta flip your east or west, pick your preference, then go north, collect that loot, kill some silver serpents along the way, and that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the other side anyways. I mean, come on. I might as well go 100% exploring this easy dungeon. Really easy. Yeah, I'm just double checking. Okay, I already did that. Yeah, already flipped the switches there. Good idea to double check everything because you may never know. Let's go with this way and keep on going. Okay, let's see here. We go west now. We already went the east side, and if there's any trouble, I'll definitely do it. Oh yeah, make sure you have magic on lock. You should have had it at this point in the game. I mean, come on. If you did get the Rune of Honesty, you already got that magic. So I'm going to go ahead and clear this room out. I shall return. We did it, everyone. Victory. So let's go ahead and flip these levers. This should be it for flipping the levers. So our next thing we're going to do is explore the rest of this part of this optional dungeon, and that's about it. Real simple, real easy. So once I get to a certain point, it's time to claim our prize, or I call it newbie starting prize. Yeah, imagine if Mini Avatar had magic points. You have two powerful spellcasters, but you know what? I'm going to take one. I am kind of watching the weight of this little guy in case I need to make something that's very heavy. Yeah, I'm carrying a lot of story items. I'm splitting them up between certain characters. That's why I have to have them carry certain things. Like for example, I'll probably assign Shimino for most likely, since he could carry a lot of things, carrying later on in the video some story items if I get any. So let's keep on going and check things out. Okay, nothing else is there. We're done with flipping the levers and such, so let's go back to the center of the dungeon and time to claim our prize. Yeah, like I said before, it's a nice dungeon if you want to level up your gargoyle by underneath Castle Britannia. I'll repeat that again, much more easier to do. So let's keep on going. Now, because you flip one of the levers, either east or west, wherever, like I said before, your preference is, yeah, it's time to go ahead and claim your prize. And one more thing, there'll be one more Silver Serpent battle. You're going to get tired of Silver Serpents, but not really. I mean, come on, they're not that bad. Now, dragons, they're fun to kill. Real fun if you have 10 charges of the kill spell on a staff, especially those used staffs you get from Nicodemus. I got a lot of them. I'll have to see if I want to do mass invisibility or something like that, but at this point in the game, I'm really getting good at conserving magic points. Oh, look, horse meat! Anyways, let's go north. We'll kill the last Silver Serpent in the dungeon. They probably will respawn, but still, we're going to go ahead and kill this one for giggles. Now that is all done. We could definitely go claim our prize. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and see if I could do this with Sherry, the mouse. Oh, I love that mouse. Black Pearl and a boomerang. I guess that king loved, of course, boomerangs like crazy. Then use destructive magic, which, by the way, Black Pearl's most likely used for that. Except for, I think it was the recall spell from, if I remember, Ultima Online, where I think it was Mandrake Root, Black Pearl, and Sulphurous Ash. I might be wrong on the ingredients, but I know it's Black Pearl and, of course, Mandrake Root, at least of the two of the three. Now, here is nothing but potions and gold coins. That's about it. So if you need certain potions, that's fine, but me personally, I have enough gold coins. If you're low on cash, or say more like gold, definitely get it. That's basically it about for Tomb of the King. So I'm going to go ahead and use the lazy route and get to the slab that way. Yeah, get used to me doing this a lot. I do mean quite a lot on a certain dungeon and such. There we go. Once we arrive at the slab, aka Gargoyle City, we're going to go ahead and start getting to, you guessed it, the Hall of Knowledge. Oh yeah, we're going to go there first. Because the seer pointed us in the last video, we should go to the Hall of Knowledge. And now we have rights to access certain rooms there, or I say all the rooms there. Now, with your amulet submission on you, you should keep that on you at all times because the gargoyles will give you wealth of information. They'll give you key points, or I say key items in some cases most likely, in order to beat the game. So yeah, good idea to submit. Should have did in the last video. So from the Tomb of Kings, go south. You get to a big building. That is the Hall of Knowledge. Knowledge is power. I'm going to be reading a lot of books in this video. I'm going to have fun doing so. Reason being is, they'll give you a wealth of information. Plus, you should learn about gargoyle history in this game to see their point of view, I should say, more like. Not point of perspective. Well, actually, it's point of perspective, but still, you get the point. You get to see their view on what they think of you, the humans and such, just like you think of the gargoyles before meeting the gargoyles. So go ahead and definitely bust out that Dispel Feel spell. There you go, the way is open. So this is the Hall of Britannia, I call it. Yeah, or Britannia loot, which is a loot, a hammer, a crossbow, a great sword. Let's see here, trousers, rolling pin, and a dress. Oh man, gargoyles are really fascinated by our culture. That is really cool. So what we're going to go ahead and do next is get to the Gargoyle Race history room, I call it, because this will give you a lot of information. Now this gargoyle needs to move. The one with the glasses on his face. Yeah, I have to say that because I'm wearing glasses. Many people probably watch my channel and wear glasses or so I have to defend that. The Book of Prosperity. Alright. We'll skip the gibberish part. That's the gargoyle language part. Yeah, I'm not going to... the book itself will translate that for us, so this will be good. Translation. Long ago, the Great Seer. Alright, let's keep on going with that. This is getting good. Next, summon the Codex into the world. Thus began the great time of prosperity. So the Seer is the one responsible for bringing the Codex in the world. Interesting. The Codex was placed within a temple of singularity there to be viewed by those who required its knowledge. And this MFer took it out. Ah, great. My fault. The Seers of the land led by Nax protected the Codex with a force field. Okay, yeah, I'm shortening his name. You'll trust me on that. Only those upon sacred quests for wisdom are allowed to reach and read the Codex, just like the Avatar. Within the Codex is written the one right and true answer to any problem. One has but to reach the Codex, read it, and interpret. Oh, I guess I misinterpreted that Codex. That's why things start to go wrong. It's advised properly. Oh boy. With perfect wisdom and infallible knowledge, all that remains is to have the control, passion, diligence. That's their version of virtues. It's pretty cool. I like that in this game they added their version of virtues. Required to follow the proper course, just like truth, love, and courage. Something tells me the Codex does both ways. These are the underpinnings of our society, and so our race is able to use the Codex wisely and well. This is the reason why the Codex exists, is to lead the Gargoyle race to ultimate prosperity. Yeah, we'll talk about the Ultima Online version of those in a bit. I mean, sometime in the far future. Alright, Book of the Underworld. Deep below the land there is another land. In that land live... Alright, let's hear this. Many strange creatures. The most interesting of these creatures look something like our wingless ones. These demons, however, are pale and soft. Oh, they're talking about us! Ah, great. Some say that these demons from the underworld can speak, and to be sure, they make sounds that are similar to our language. Okay, here we go. This. Fables of talking demons must be discredited. Propaganda, folks, there. That was a propaganda book. And we know some of you gargoyles talk, so there. We both talk. The end. The Book of Ritual. Oh boy, here we go on this one. Heed well as I next write of how I brought the Codex to our land and thereby... Okay, let's listen to this. Usher in the time of prosperity. Okay, that might be a problem too with you like me. With the help of the Lensmaker, I crafted the Vortex lenses by which I could see the Codex where it originally rested. I created the Vortex Cube to focus the power of the Moonstones and draw the Vortex down to the world. Oh boy. Then I used the lens to form an image of the Codex upon the cube. The Vortex touched our plane, the image becomes solid, and the Codex was brought down to be used properly by our own race. Oh, great. There's two people to blame, Nax and I! We're both in the same boat! I'll explain about that in a little bit later, or so. Let's talk about this book. For countless ages, we winged ones have led the wingless ones. This is right and proper. Okay. This must be their culture. Let's keep on going. But we must always remember that they are no less valuable than we. Interesting. Let's keep on going on that. A body with no head cannot move, but neither can a body with no legs. Yeah, no crap at all. Most likely you're a corpse or something else. All must function in unity if anything is to be achieved. So guide the wingless ones and keep them from paths of error, but guide them with respect. Okay, in other words, guide them, but don't treat them like crap. Gotcha. The final book. Let's go ahead and read it. Okay, let's go ahead and hit a look. The Book of Family. Alright, this is interesting. Let's go check this out. Get through the gibberish. When a child hatches from his egg, he is born without wings, but even from birth one can... Here we go. Let's see here. Even one can... Hatches from the egg, he is born without wings, but even from birth one can't tell whether a child will grow to be winged or be a wingless one. The wingless ones cannot speak and lack intelligence of the winged ones. They must be guided. I got something about that. Okay, there we go. Let's see what else it says. Alright, I'm just going to let everybody do a little bit of this. Both winged and wingless ones spring from the same eggs and both belong to the same family. Now that's good to know. All function as a single whole to better maintain the struggle for survival in our world. Oh, by the way, Mini Avatar is smart, doesn't have wings, he can talk well, and he kicks butt. So there's your theory about wingless ones, wrong on that, so take it. Okay, let's go ahead and get to the Vortex Cube and Broken Lens room. Last video, the caretaker here says the Vortex Cube was stolen by some humans. Probably pirates or thugs. Or ones from Ultima Online. Yeah, see, Vortex Cube is missing. And looks like there's one of the lenses. Let's go ahead and get that. And grab this. Get a broken lens. So we're going to go ahead and take that lens first to Nax, the seer. And let me speak about that, about why Nax and I were in the same boat. So it sounds like the Codex was originally in the void or something like that, or somewhere else. Nax pulled it out. That probably started some trouble, some of the earthquakes, before Ultima 4 happened. Then this asshole decided, which is me, decided to pull the Codex out from the temple that was connected, of course, to the Stygian Abyss dungeon. Because of that, I caused more problems. Then I went back to the Underworld round 2, tried to rescue Lord British. I did, but I caused a lot more problems than even used the Codex then, so yeah. That's why I'm called the False Prophet. That's why Naxxus should be in trouble too, but no. I'm the one who have to take the blame. Since it's like 2 out of 3 the ones who caused problems with this world. But don't worry, we're about to fix it. We'll fix all that. So first, we're going to go ahead and visit Nax, because I want... Okay, that's not it. I want to tell him at this time that, yeah, we learn a lot from the Hall of... I think... Knowledge. Yeah, the Hall of Knowledge. And I am so excited about this. I mean, I'm finding information now. Now I'm figuring out what I'm doing. I'm getting a clear goal. We have to, looks like, get the lenses together, number 1. Number 2, we got to find out where the Vortex Cube is at. It did hint at Stonehenge as a broad area. However, in the last game, it was surrounded by mountains. We don't have any magic rope this time to climb, unfortunately. This dummy here left all the good stuff at home, including the exotic weapons and armor I could have used in this game, but oh well. Oh well, there's some wingless ones. They're mute, but they're cool. Now, I think this is his building. Yeah, these signs are really useful. Yeah, there's the seer. So let's go ahead and see the seer. We need to talk about the topic lenses, because I felt like that's important. Hey buddy, how's it going? You're in the same boat as I am. To greet you again, Fenton Cube. I have no time to discuss that. Okay, lens. To be sure to show the human Lensmaker the Vortex lenses. Alright, so we gotta find one. I know where to go exactly. I'll tell you where I'm going. Also, to be sure to tell the human Lensmaker that his lens must be concave. To be important, concave. Don't worry, this human could do it. Broken. I have no time to discuss that. Bye. Farewell, Fenton. To return when there is more we can discuss. I think that's about it. So, cube's missing. We gotta fix the lenses, gotta get one made, and gotta fix these broken ones. Now, the only place I know that I could definitely get the Gargoyle lenses, I think that's what it is I'm holding that's broken. Thanks to some idiot humans who decide to have fun stealing. Yeah, when I find you, you don't have a portrait, I'm maiming, murdering, and killing you all for this. Yeah, we get that cube back for now. The Lensmaker can actually repair the lenses. The Lensmaker was the one who created the original lenses, which is the Gargoyle ones, which is good news. So I'm thinking somehow, way in the past, either the Lensmaker made the Britannia ones, aka human ones, or some human who was friendly with the gargoyles, who was smart, really smart, made the human ones. Gave the gargoyles as a gift, probably. So we're going to go ahead and go inside at this time, talk to the Lensmaker, have him make the lens, and that'll be one part of the quest complete. It's getting both lenses done. This video, we're getting both of them done, in fact. So there he is. I think he's up ahead. Let's go ahead and get these lenses fixed. You see a very old gargoyle. Nice to see you again. To ask how, again, I may help you. Lens. To see the shattered Vortex lenses you carry. Thanks to some thieves, pirates, humans, or Ultima Online players that like to grief and steal from you. To remember making it so very long ago, taking the shards of glass, the Lensmaker turns to his grinding table. Alright, let's see you get to work. In a short while, he has crafted a new Vortex lens. Oh man, that was fast. And again, he's the original guy who made it. To have far greater skill now than when first I made this lens, he said smugly. Yeah, brag, man. Go brag. You earned it. Seriously, you did. To require a little time to repair it. Yeah, that's right, man. You did great. He hands you the restored Vortex lens. Alright. To be honored to have helped you, false prophet. Thank you so much. You're the one who helped me out greatly. Seriously. So we're going to the Lycaeum. In order to get to the Lycaeum, that is in Moonglow. Why is that? Well, the guy who sold us the sextant, if I remember correctly, can also make things with glass. He's the closest one could do it. There's a glass maker in Minok, but he only makes glass swords. I'll explain about that because guess what? We're going to need a glass sword, which we have quite a few of them already. So let's definitely go outside and get to Moonglow. Now, once again, I'm busting out my old Orb of the Moon's chart. Like I said throughout the series, get used to it for a while or a long time. So go up from the Avatar to Britain, then you go left to Moonglow. So it's up to Britain and left to the Moonglow. If you want to go the other way, go left to New Magentia, up to from New Magentia to Moonglow. So that is about the northwest corner of this chart here. Not too hard. So let's go ahead and get there now. Let's make sure we make this trip a very easy one. So I'm going to go ahead and talk through this next section. Normally I let the music play due to the fact we're going from Moonglow to Lycaeum. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of things to explain coming up. Also to explain on what if you don't have a glass sword. Yeah, good idea to save these glass swords because you may never know when you need them. Especially not for combat. Okay, you see here this guy who sells you a sextant can also make anything of glass. There's also another NPC who can make things of glass, however, he cannot make the lenses. Now this NPC in Minok, his name is Dale, he can make you a glass sword. Now the sextant guy requires the Gargoyle Lens, so this way he could look at it as a carbon copy of the lens he can make called the Britannia lenses. In order to do that, he's going to need, you guessed it everyone, a glass sword due to the fact it's magical. You'll see the dialogue on a read through. Now, in order to get a glass sword, there's a few ways to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and talk while I'm battling these rats and mice. So, with a glass sword, you can find one, you guessed it, in the, if I remember correctly, Moonglow crypts. You can also steal two from Phoenix, but you take a karma hit, like I did. Now, for some reason, you use those glass swords up because you can't kill demons for a bit, which commonly happens in this game, just trust me. Then, of course, you're going to need to do is go to Minok, go to Dale with 5 magic gems. that's the gems that you could see a map around the world. Yeah, not the good kind of seeing, but still, with 5 gems, which if I remember right, in Britain, that's 50 pieces of gold per gem. That's 250 pieces of gold combined, but really that's just 5 gems you give to Dale. He'll make you a glass sword. And that there you can use to give it to the sextant guy, and there you go. He'll make that for you. Now, if you're like me, have a whole bunch of glass swords, you can skip the Dell step and just go straight to the sextant guy. With the Gargoyle Lens, he'll make you the Britain Lens. Or I should say more like Britannia. Britain's the city, Britannia's the world. Or I say the underworld in Gargoyle language or society. Yeah, you get the point. So let's go ahead and find him. If he's asleep, I am definitely waking him up. I mean, the fate of the world's in balance. We need people awake at this time to help us out. Yeah, he's asleep. Guess what? You're getting up big time. We need you to make these lenses. I got a copy for you to make as well. Yeah, we gotta wake him up. This is too important for him to sleep on this. You see, I saw a man constantly dusting and polishing the items in his shop. He was fast asleep. Game's lying to you. Yes, what can I help you with, sir? Lens. Oh, let me see it. That's a very interesting lens. Yep, we got the Gargoyle copy. We need to make you a Britannia. We need a Britannian copy. You need a concave copy of it. Let me think. It would be very tricky to duplicate being magical in nature, but I believe I might be able to do it. That's a good sign. The material and the nature of the enchantment appear similar to those involved in making of glass swords. Yep, that's where we need them. We got a bunch of them there. If I could keep this to analyze while you go get me a glass sword, I'll try and make a copy for you. We're skipping the Minox step, folks. We got plenty of glass swords, that's why. Before you can protest, he pockets the lenses. Let me know when you have the glass sword. Sword, we have one. Ah, you brought me a glass sword. 3 or 4 of them. Let me just get your lens. He fumbles through his pockets. Seriously, dude? Oh no, I seem to have lost the lens. Just kidding. Here it is. Now I'll melt down the glass sword and try to cast a lens for you. Yeah, I would strangle you for that. You watch as he works intently focused on his task. Finally, he pronounces the job's a success. Good. Here's your lens back and the duplicate. There's no charge. The challenge of the task was reward enough. That's good. You can make more if I mess up. I don't know what you need these lenses for, but I wish you luck. Saving the world, that's why we need them. Goodbye, me lord. It was nice talking with you. So our next step is the Lycaeum library. Before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and give Shimino both lenses because I want to have some weight on me. Yeah, I still have my two-handed sword. That's just backup in case I use all my reagents and I can't escape. Always have a backup plan in combat. So our next stop, we're going to Lycaeum because next time we're entering the library. Yeah, I'll explain about that why, but still, we got 2 lenses. That's great. So all we need is the Vortex cube. We already got the moonstones because you guessed it. One of the books said talk about moonstones and the Vortex cube. Yeah, so I'm guessing it has to do with what I did with the shrines. And if I find the cube, it's all good. Still, we did it. And we still have some glass swords in case I do need to use them in the future or not. It's good to have always be prepared though. That's all I always will say. So we'll keep on going. After that, we'll definitely recap this video. That was a fun trip in an optional dungeon and getting 2 key items made in one video. That's a total success in my mind. So let's go here. I don't think I see Conan the Librarian. We'll avoid him for now. We see some guards though. Oh, there's Mariah. Yeah, we can't get her to join, unfortunately. I tried so many times. So, here's a recap for this video. The first thing I did was explore the optional dungeon called the Tomb of Kings. Fun place to level up your Gargoyle party member, which, by the way, I level him up somewhere else, but still, it's a good alternative. After that, I went into the Hall of Knowledge, learned a lot, grabbed the broken lenses. Unfortunately, the Vortex cube was missing. That was said in the last video, so we went to see the seer. He told us we're going to need a human version of the lenses that we're going to fix. So we found the Lensmaker, who made the original lenses, made the Gargoyle Lens for us by repairing the broken one, which was great. Then with a glass sword in hand, well actually many of them, we went back to Lycaeum on Moonglow Island, found our sextant merchant there, the one that sells these very nice sextants, by the way, for ship travel location and such. He took our glass sword, our lens, made a copy of it. We got not only one but two lenses, which is the Gargoyle and the Britannia lenses. In the next Ultima 6, the False Prophet PC walkthrough video, we're going to learn to fly, or at least go where we need to go to get something that'll help us fly. This is it for my Ultima 6, the False Prophet PC walkthrough video, part 45, the Tomb of Kings, and both lenses video. This is Lord Fent signing off. Thanks for watching and have a great day or night. Do please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more classic and modern games just like this. If you like what you see, then pick my suggestion on the upper left hand corner or YouTube's suggestion on the bottom left hand corner. I'll go ahead and eat this delicious mutton.